working in the lab and late one night, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my octopus flag began to rise, and then suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster.
Welcome to Larry's Fountain Pens, and here is your host, Larry the Pen Bug Guy.
Hey, what's up? What's up? All right. Well, I got my trick-or-treat shirt on. No, that's not my costume. I am the trick-or-treater. So, if y'all can see my shirt, I'm going to point, and Mr. Announcer will tell you guys who is who.
The Phantom of the Opera.
Yay!
The Wolfman.
Woof, woof.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. The Invisible Man.
Invisible.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Hey, Frankie, baby.
The Frankenstein Monster.
Thumbs up.
Dracula.
Yay! And real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. Here is Frankie.
And don't forget the Mummy.
I'm going to be there in a second. Let me do Drac. And here we go with Woofy Baby. Now, last but not least, the mummy of all mummies.
There he is.
And his name is
The Mummy.
Cadiz. In the mummies. That's what his name is. Cadiz. In the Tana leaves. Remember that one? Great one. All right. Well, how is everybody doing today? Rock and roll, baby. Dynamite. Good to see you. Good to have you. Welcome, everyone. So, today, we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm hoping. Let me get this pen case out. Now, I have 5 of these pens that I am going to be introducing you. So let's say, I'll just take them all out. I've had these for a couple of weeks now. And I think today is a good day to do this. And I guess I will use, well, what do you say we just go ahead and use some, I know what. We'll go ahead and use the Fountain Pen Revolution. I'm sorry, the Fountain Pen Revolution. Blech. The Noodlers Revolution Blue. And let me get some paper out. Now, I am not going to fill the pens up. I am just going to dip them in the ink and write with them, I hope. Now, this one here is the 0.7 millimeter. And they're wood, made out of wood. And I'll give you the rundown here. The name of the pens. I will let Mr. Announcer give you a detailed description as soon as I pull these pens up. And then we can get the show on the road. Okay, here we go. These are the pens I just got in about 3 weeks ago from China, and I'll let Mr. Announcer do the description and talk about the pen while I be pointing to different areas of the pen. Okay.
This calligraphy pen can be used to write many fonts and languages such as Gothic, Italic, Arabic, etc. There are various sizes of nibs that you can choose for different writing purpose. Piston-style ink reservoir is easy to operate, saves time and effort. The bamboo plywood handle is exquisite, practical, retro, and elegant. It's a great gift to calligraphists, artists, students, and calligraphy enthusiasts. Nibs available are 0.7 millimeters, 1.5 millimeters, 1.9, 2.5, and 2.9. The handle material is bamboo plywood. The ink filler is a piston style. The pen size is 14.6 by 1.25 centimeters, or 5.74 by 0.49 inches. Weight approximately 22 grams.
Alright, and there's the pen posted, and it posted securely, uncapped. Just the body of the pen itself is fine. And going down the wood barrel, there's a step off here, and you can feel this, but it's not sharp, but I wouldn't be holding my fingers on that for long periods of time, but it would be uncomfortable. But there's plenty enough room on the grip for small or large fingers. And here is the nib, and again this is the 0.7 millimeter. And let's see what this nib. It has 0.7 on the nib, and it has some kind of artwork done on the sketching on the nib. And there is your feed. And unscrew the wood barrel. And there is your basic Chinese converter. And this is a pull-off. And you push in. And this converter, you slide up and down. And it's got the little ball in there to help break up that ink for better flow. So that's what we got going on with this one. So let's go ahead and do this one today. Then I'm thinking, you know, I think we'll break them down so that way there's no rush in doing the pens. And I'll just go ahead and get a feel of this pen so I can play with it all week long. Okay, here we go. If I can get my finger on this thing here. Here we go. There should be enough ink to do what I'm going to do today. Of course, I didn't clean the nib, and of course there's ink all over my paper, but that's okay, because it will be all over me as well, and that's okay as well. They're my pens, my ink. I love my pens and ink, and that's okay. Burp it. There you go. So this is the first time for me as well to use this pen. So let's get at it. This is a 0.7 millimeter. All right. The nib is kind of scratchy. It's going to need to have to be smooth a little bit. Do a few S's. I don't know if you can hear that scratchiness. Let's do a downstroke. That's nice. Not any problem. Side stroke. That's where it gets kind of scratchy. Right in there. Let's do an up. That's also very scratchy going up. Because when you go up, make that L's really scratchy. And when you go, let's say, that's real scratchy as well. Upside down, probably not. Well, it does right. And it writes well. Wow. Look at it lay down that ink. Let me try this again. All right, there you have it. Wetness. Not real wet. Interesting pen. Thought I'd share this with y'all, and then we'll be doing another review on another pen later in the week. All right, folks. That's going to take care of the wood pen. It is an interesting nib. Just needs a little bit of work to the nib, as far as I'm concerned, because, you know, I like a wet nib. I like it smooth. So, yeah, it needs a little bit of love. And I'm thinking this may sure help with some love, the mish that Troy sent me. Okay, my friends, that's going to wrap this up. Now, remember the giveaway, Halloween Day, is coming up. It'll be here before you know it. So, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it. Hit the subscribe button. Hey, while you're at it, hit a thumbs up for me. That helps me with my reviews on the YouTube channel. It helps more than you know. Thank you for the folks that have contributed this week to my PayPal and Patreon. That helps a lot. And your support helps me buy much needed supplies. So, I will be doing a pen case talk. I'm thinking live Sunday, but I may do one tomorrow, Saturday, so kind of have your eyes and ears open for that. What time? I'm not sure. It will be, I don't know, after between 11 and 2 maybe. So you might want to keep your eyes open for that. So you might want to get on there and join me, and you can ask some questions, and we can go from there. How about that? Also, I've said this on my previous live chat that I did yesterday, I think. I'm going to have a Christmas giveaway and a New Year's Day giveaway. So that's going to be exciting. I already have a idea of what it's going to be and where it may come from, because there's different paths I can choose, which will be interesting. So, all right, remember, join, get involved in Larry's Fountain Pens. All you have to do is sign up, get into the contest, leave your comments below. What are you interested in? Inks, pens, papers, anything? What? There's so much one can choose from. There's a variety. The world is open to us fountain pen folks. You know, it's like endless of things we can choose from. The inks are just endless, are they not? Like the sea. But I have a lot of fun in doing what I do. It's just a big lift for me, and to help you all with my frustrations on the loss of my fountain pens. I do have my days. The other day I had a major meltdown. I was peed totally. That was quite a bit of money for me. I went through a major ordeal to save money and to sell some of my precious fountain pens to get other precious fountain pens. Then I was talking with Brian from the pen thing, and he was telling me that, and I didn't hear about it unless I missed it on the Anderson's pen review they do when they come on every week. They mentioned that they had some pens stolen, high dollar pens. I think Brian said at the Colorado show, and then I believe at the Dallas show. Somebody knew what they were looking for. So, that's a real bummer, man, when people have to go around stealing. Those kind of people need to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. We all have to work for what we have. Nothing is given to us. You work for it. You earn it. You don't go around stealing. And, on the Andersons, they bust their butt, man. They go out to all these pen shows. This is their livelihood right here. This is what they do. But not only is their livelihood, but it's their passion as well. They love this kind of business, or they wouldn't be in it. And it takes a lot of work on what they do. A lot of traveling, a lot of miles, and a lot of dollars to invest on each trip. And then people come up to tables and steal. That just agitates me to no end. All right, folks. Until our next time, from me and Mr. Announcer, peace, love you guys, and from Cubby, our famous loved one, our four-legged faithful companion, my sweetie pie, peace, and don't text and drive. Later.